Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have another episode of our Road to the Show series with Edison O'Neill. I spoke about our first episode about how we were going to kind of give different achievements to be able to get upgrades and stuff, because I didn't want to just be able to buy diamond bats, diamond stuff like this. Go ahead and go buy diamond perks and just get progress really fastly through this game. I kind of want to be more realistic in that sense. So I'll put it up here now. So the first thing we're going to look at is perks. So you can see here's a list of perks. So it's basically what for fielding or batting, you have contact, fielding, power, and speed. Those are like the four categories. For example here, you have contact. So for that, we're going to be using bronze 1 or contact 1 bronze, and that's going to be our base. And then once we hit 100 hits in our career, we're going to move up to bronze 3 or contact 3 bronze level. And then we get 500, we'll move up to silver, 1,000 we'll move up to gold. And if we win the batting title, we'll move up to diamond. And if we win the batting title before we get 1,000 hits or 500 hits or something like that, we'll go ahead and move up straight to diamond. And then it's kind of similar for the rest of these. So I feel like that was the best way to do it. I feel like it was the most level loaded. You progress throughout your career and you get benefits like that. I might have to tweak it. Like I have 50 home runs for power, and then 100, 200 win home run title, 50 stolen bases, 150 stolen bases, 250 stolen bases, and then 500 stolen bases for that diamond level. I didn't want diamond level to be something you got very easily, but it may hopefully it doesn't take like 10 years to get. So we may have to reevaluate that down the line. But I feel like those are pretty good levels. The reason why I'm doing level 1 or contact 1 and contact 3, and then speed 2 and speed 1 for different things, I feel like those were the most, or like the best. Contact 1 is a couple, and then I think contact 3 is those what contact 1 and 2 have, plus like the base. It's confusing. I don't know why they did it like that, but that's how we're gonna do those. And then for equipment, we are going to do something similar. It's going to be based yearly though. So we're going to kind of think about this as like a sponsorship, I guess. So basically once we achieve something in a certain year, we'll get, a sponsor. So for example, for a silver bat, we need to hit 15 home runs and have 75 hits in a year. But for silver cleats, we need to have 25 stolen bases with a 75 stolen base percentage. In 1 year, better than that. And then like something for like a bat grip, that one gave a bunch of benefits. So I was like, what, might as well have all the benefits that are affected kind of play into that. So you have to get 50 walks, 75 hits, 15 home runs, and you get the essence of that. So like all these stuff will build into that, and once I get this stuff, I can select any of those equipment items. And then I think one that I thought was pretty cool, ritual items. I have to have 7 good relationships. For a gold, I need 10 good relationships, and then 3 rivals. I think that was just kind of a good way to break it up and stuff like that. Let me know your all's thoughts down in the comments. If you all hate it, if you all like it, if it doesn't make sense to you, whatever it is. But I think it'll be cool something to do. And again, the diamond level is like a 99% or fielding percentage with 600 putouts in a year. That may be crazy, but I mean, we already have 44 in this season, and we've only played a few games. So let me know your all's thoughts, and give me some feedback on that. And we may tweak it a little bit going down the line. Like if we're not even close to any of the diamond stuff, I may have to lessen it. But I don't want to do that if I can't, or if I don't have to, because I think it'll be cool. Because those are kind of some hard goals. Like 175 hits is pretty hefty. That's like 1 per game, a little bit more than 1 per game in the MLB. And then 30 home runs, that's a pretty decent goal. That's a pretty good moniker to say you're a pretty good home run hitter. But it's kind of what I want to get to, like you get the diamond stuff when you're like the top of the top, like when a company would be like, oh yeah, that guy's the best home run hitter, we want to sponsor him with our bat, kind of essence. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're gonna cut through these cutscenes. If you want to watch them, you can find somebody else's. Oh, we make the top 100 list. That's what that cutscene is. But yeah, you can find somebody else's, or you can go, watch them. I'm sure they're somewhere. Starting out at top prospect number 100. I kind of don't know. I don't hate that they start you at 100. I wish I kind of wish that they would leave you off of it, especially since I was drafted in the 7th round. I mean, how often is a player that's drafted so late going to be put in the top 100? I would say pretty irregularly. But you can see the stats so far this season through 6 games, batting .308, not too shabby.
Next to hit, Edison.
We had another day here where it's raining. We're facing Moser. There's a 4-seam curveball, slider, and splitter. Tops out at 93 miles per hour. Let's get a nice little hit through. No, the shortstop will make an amazing play there. But we do advance our runners into scoring position. With only 1 out, hopefully we can produce some runs there. And we do produce some runs. We are back up in the next inning with bases juiced as Mustard's still up on deck. Only 1 out away here. Even a walk will get us a run in. Sack fly would work as well. Would love to get a hit into the gap and try to score all 3. Oof. That one at the letters was looking very juicy. Ooh, at the knees. Not a bad pitch. 2-2. Gonna try a contact swing here, just to keep us a little bit more safe than our regular swing. Count runs full. It's getting intense now. 1 pitch, either way. Let's get a nice little rip. Oh, I don't think he's going to be deep enough to score him. No, he will go. Let's go. That'll be a run scored, RBI, sac fly for O'Neal. That's good. I love that. It's not great, you know. Would love to have a little bit of a better at bat, but it is what it is. A run's a run. Ooh, his fastball is slow. Good timing though. Just didn't really get that bat head where it needed to go. Nice little hit. Get down, get down, get down. And it does get down, so we have another single. We are a single merchant, man. We love our singles. Honestly, like, get on base. If you hit 300, you hit all singles, you're gonna drive in some runs, especially in the four slot. So it's not like the end of the world. But I would love to get some doubles. Maybe, probably not gonna get a triple with only 35 speed. I think some doubles would be nice as we ground out here. Or they ground out into a fielder's choice. We're back up in the top of the 6th against a new pitcher, Reyes. 4-seam slider changeup, 2-seam, tops out at 95, bottoms out around 80 something. Good swing on that one. But those up in the zone pitches are really, really hard to hit. Oh my goodness. And those, pitches outside the zone about 6 or 7 inches hard to hit too, But, we got to lay off those. Now, pitches up in the zone are probably the hardest hit ball to hit on timing. With the PCI thing, it's pretty easy. You can get your barrel head up there very easily. I think that's the biggest difference. Obviously, not having control of it's very important, but all over the head. Nope, right to him. But I mean, if you're timing it up pretty well, you're probably gonna get a lot of good swings off. Obviously, you're gonna miss every once in a while. As we're facing Hernandez, who has a 4-seam slider change of 2-seam, similar to the last guy. Tops out a little bit higher at 95. Is that 2? It wasn't a 2-seam. A 4-seam raining on the hands. That was a 2-seam that tapered back towards us as we fly out to center field. That'll be like a 1-for-3 day Edison O'Neal. The sac fly. Not terrible. 333 is not terrible. Double play here. Oh, that was an easy one, thankfully. I don't know if I would have been able to make that play if it wasn't 4 triangles. So that double play will end it here. We have another victory. 7 straight. Pretty impressive, but not 1 for 4 with an RBI and a sac fly. 703 OPS. Not terrible. Not great. Would love to get that back up around 800, 900, 1,000. 1,000 is like your all-star level. in the running for
Edison
MVP type
O'Neal
beat
digs in now.
as we face Watson, four seam slider changeup suit. Everybody has that combo as he tops out 95. But yeah, you're betting 1,000. You're going to be in the conversation for
Late with the swing
MVP.
there. Not likely he'll have
900,
much success
probably going
swinging
to get an
at the
All-Star
high
that
heat
year.
like that.
800, you're a
Now,
good
he
player.
might as well keep
700,
going back to that
if you're really good at fielding, you're
That's
useful.
a slider for a
And then
strike.
600 or 700 below is kind of just like,
The batter often will
what do
cheat
we have
the
in the
hands
lineup
to
for? You're
not
probably
get
like a
beat by
catcher
an inside
or
fastball, and that
a
drives the
replacement
swing
player or
off
something like
plane.
that.
Nice
You're not
pitching.
an everyday, or you shouldn't be an everyday player. Sometimes injuries happen, you end up as one. But so we definitely want to lay around that 750 to 850 range. Like that gets you as we strike out there. Contact swing, ball around the zone, we still strike out. But 750, 850 is a good player. Nobody's going to be upset about that, especially with the 7th round pick. Not a guy typically you want to be, or you expect to be a perennial all-star, as we ground out to shortstop on the first pitch of that bat. But if we can go above 850, I think everybody would be super, super excited. I need a double or better. Try to get some more program stars to work through the program. That is the one thing about playing offline. You don't earn program stars or anything like that, and that's super annoying. Because I've been playing offline thinking I was working through the program, but you can't. So I think that's the only way to unlock. It's the only way to unlock different skill sets. So that's another thing we'll have to. I didn't mention that one before. I have not figured out how I kind of want to determine what skill set to use. I think I'm probably just gonna pick one and stick to it. Ooh, as we get a good call there. That's a ball 3. But I'm not sure how we want to do skill sets. Probably something. Oh, let's go. Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. That was a good swing. 109 off the bat, not bad. But skill sets, I'm not sure exactly sure how I want to do it. I think I'm just going to pick one and stick with it. Pick kind of what our profile wants to be. If we want to be a little bit more of a speed player, if we want to be hitting, fielding, power fielding. We're going to stick with power, obviously. I think that's all we can do. I don't think it'll give us like a contact one. But we're going to stick with power and then, speed, fielding, contact, whatever it is. But we'll have to see once we get all of them, because there's like 7 of them, and then we only have like 3 available. Like the ones or 6 of them. We don't have like the Duke, the anomaly, something else, and then like cheesy slugger, slick slugger, speedy slugger, stuff like that we have unlocked, but they're bronze. So I'm not sure if you unlock the other ones like at gold or at silver or whatever. I don't even know if they have a diamond skill set. I looked around trying to find it because I was going to try to make like a kind of like the rules with equipment and stuff, but I couldn't find like a list of them. Like I found like a list of some of them, but not like what levels they are. Because I have bronze, I don't have them, so they're definitely not bronze. As Cruz is up here with the sinker, slider, changeup, 4 seam, tops out around 96. One runner on.
Just misses.
Thought that slider was going to come back and get in the zone, but luckily does not. And this could be we're on pace for our first loss this year. But I mean 7-0 is pretty impressive in and of itself. I mean, starting off the season 7-0. I mean, you're what, one and a half times 3 rotation. So that's pretty impressive. No one's going to turn their nose up at that.
That one finds the zone.
She finally gets one in there for a strike. Around the knees. Could have taken a hack at it, but he was 2-0, so might as well lay off that one just to be safe. Runs to the 3-1. Maybe we get walked twice today. Increase that on-base percentage. Maybe not. Oh, and that was a good pitch. Change up slow as crap. Count is full, 2 outs, 1 on. Need to deliver something here. So he puts a 4 spot up last inning. And we swing under that one. 42% launch angle, man. Or no, they put a 4 spot up. We put a 2 spot up this inning. But that'll be it. That's all we get as we fly out to center, and that'll be the end of the game. That is our first loss. We get absolutely destroyed 11-3. We have an 0 for 3 day. We do get 1 walk. I did too hot in the series, 2 for 20. Really not going to cut it in any form or fashion. We really, really need to get back on the horse, man. Ooh, he faced a lefty today. 4 seam, curveball, changeup, two seam. Tops out at 93. So check swing there.
I think he
I do have
needs to
6
reload
RBIs in the
at
last
the
7
plate.
games, so it's not like,
That was
you know,
nowhere
terrible.
close.
So that's
I can't
dating
believe
back
he
all the way
even
to the
gave it a
beginning of
check
the year.
swing.
Just
Fouled
this
off
series,
left
and that was a
side.
good swing. 29 launch angle, 100 off the bat. That could have been a home run if we kept that fair down the line.
Lester leading off first with 2 away.
The runner on, 2 out. Ooh,
Drops in
that
for a
one
strike.
grabs the edge of the zone there. Good timing, man. Just on top of that one. We're just up on top, below. We're not getting that level head that we want against the pitches here today. Last two videos haven't been too terrible. We've been pretty good at getting some good swings off as we stay alive there. Could have been an easy call for the ump if they were framing well. So we had to swing at that one. And then we swing at that one. Didn't have to swing at that one.
And that's that.
Man. Man, oh man. Kind of falling apart here against the missions. Let's try driving a run here. See if we can get more program stars again. Get a little bit of clutch as well in the process. I also don't like how fast you move up as a prospect. So we started as 100. We're already 99th, and we haven't done anything in the last 2 games since we found out as we swing over that curveball or changeup. So I don't know. That's one thing I want them to fix next year. I don't want it to be like, obviously if I'm drafting in the first round. Ooh, the ump gives a good call to us. Obviously if I'm drafting in the first round, yeah, makes more sense to be close to the top 100. But like 7th round, seriously. Oh, that was a bad swing. Bad swing. We got some contact for it, as that'll be a ground out to second base. But I don't know. Just preference. I mean, I just don't see anywhere where a 7th round draft pick is going to be on the top 100 list. Yeah, they're definitely not progressing if they went 2 for 20 in the last few games. Like, it's just like simple stuff like that. It's just tedious. And I know they probably just keep it the same for everybody, so it's simple for them to do, so they can worry about, you know, making baseball cards and shit. Oh man, go on the double. We got an RBI single here, bringing us back from an 0-for day. So that's good. We're not gonna go hitless today, at least, like we did yesterday. But yeah, I don't know. I get that they try to limit how much variation they have on things, but it would just been nice to have a little bit of variation, you know.
Swallows it up. That's out number 3.
There's a fly out by Lofton will end the inning.
And now
We take the field once again. A 3-0 ball game. As Hoffman is still on the mound deep into the game. Only 70 pitches so far. We got another chance for a double play, and we will get it.
That's a very difficult.
At this rate, who knows? 600 putouts may be too low. As Jacob comes up to the pitch. 4-seam, curveball, slider, 2-seam. Throws a little slower at 92. Oh my goodness. What was that? What was that swinging at? That slider looked like it moved left, right. What the heck? Oh, that was a good swing too. 101 off the bat. We're getting some good swings off. We're just really early on them. They almost got us to swing. That would have been a knee buckling one. Thankfully, we were able to lay off. Oh my goodness, terrible call. Gets us rung up here on a ball that's well off the zone on the inside. I mean, another strikeout today.
Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice.
And that is the end of that series. Not a great series for us. Hopefully it was just an anomaly. And hopefully we can continue forward and continue to progress and stay on top of things, as we will be facing the Midland or Rockhounds, I believe. We're going to do vision again. Probably not going to make you watch this, but we kind of want to get our visions improved a lot before we start working on other stuff, because vision's pretty important. I mentioned that last time, how important it was with timing swinging. It just allows the player to see the ball a lot better, put the bat on the ball a lot more. And honestly, that's what we need. We have the power. And obviously, contact works as well. But I think, one, this is easier to improve. I could probably get gold on this every single time. So if I can get 3-ish improvement points on it, then that could work for us. So another triple. We only got 2 there. We were at the 35 though, so that's very good. Yeah, the Midland Rockhounds. We're batting 270. Not the worst on the team. Definitely not the best. We're the 3rd right now, or 4th right now in this lineup, as we were playing with Josh Lester. So I'm pretty sure that's John Lester's son. Didn't realize he was on the team as we were facing a lefty, Olafin. He's a 4-seam slider, changeup, curveball, 2-seam, so he has 5-pitch mix. Not great for us. Tops out at 94. I like their jerseys. That orange looks a little nice, as we are playing at home today in our white unis. I wish they did give more variation to the minors on variation. Oh, come on. We're getting screwed over recently with pitches. I think it'd be cool if they gave it more variation. I'm not really sure how many jerseys each minor league team has, but I'm sure it's got to be more than home and away and then the alternate, right? You would assume so, but who knows? As we take an easy ball there, as we run the count to 2-2. We're trying to get, hopefully, a hit here. At worst, get a walk. Don't want to strike out. Don't want to get out. Need to get on base. We have only 1 away. Lofton could score 1 with a sac fly if we get on base here. We do get on base, as we issued an easy walk there. 4 balls that weren't really close. We probably should have been issued a walk earlier, as that changeup was well inside, but they called it a strike, unfortunately for us. This Lofton is walk as well, and this is the first inning of Olafin is losing command of the strike zone early on in this game. As he comes back to the strikeout, and Scrapley will be his first strikeout. Oh, maybe not. Might be his second strikeout, but first strikeout we've seen. Probably should have been running there full count. Full count, 2 outs, but it doesn't matter. Strikes out anyways. As we're back up here, no runners on us. They scored 3 on us. We scored 1 more. Oh, and that was a good pitch to swing at. Got on the edge of the bat. Fouled it off.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Strike 2 in there at the knees. Now we got to be on the defensive end. Can't really attack the same way we once would. We get a nice swing. Get down, get down. No, it will go right, not right to him.
And there's 1 down.
He ranges a little bit to his left to make that play, as we have 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Game tied. Can come through here in a big way if we can get a hit.
Bouncing ball here rolls foul.
What are we swinging at? What are we swinging at?
And now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in
Good
play.
timing though.
Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2.
Good timing on a ball that's 2 inches outside the strike zone. And speaking of things they need to change, there's a lot of things they need to change. Don't get me wrong, but skill set thing is so stupid. I hate it. You should just pick it, and they should just like, I don't know. There's not a perfect way. They used to used to give you like, make you like top out at certain things when you like low power, like you couldn't get above 75 contact. You get like 99 power, but you couldn't get above 75 contact. Like that was kind of stupid. But that's how I think 2K does it. It's not a terrible thing. I wish it was like something like you can top out, but there's ways. We ground out the third baseman. But there's ways to like improve that, I guess, through like performance or something, or like milestones or something like that. There's different ways to do this. I'm not even gonna pronounce the last name. There's a 4-seam slider, splitter, knuckle curve. There's around 95 as we get a nice rip, but it'll go right to right field. That'll be an 0 for 3 days so far. We have fallen off drastically since the first series of the year. We're going to try to get through 1 more game here. Actually, no, we aren't. That was the last game we're going to play today. Not a great video performance for us. A lot of offers, a lot of one-hit games. Just not really doing it for us. We definitely need to turn that around in the next video. But if y'all wouldn't mind leaving a like, hitting the subscription button, let me know in the comments what you all liked about the video, what I can improve, different stuff like that. It really helped me out. And giving us a like and a comment or a like and a subscription would also help out in the channel and stuff as well. So I appreciate you all tuning in today, and let me know what I can do to improve for you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.